Welcome again, everybody, to Amy's Productions Entertainment. I greet you on a 1v1 on Tournament Battlebase today as I cast another game on Tiberium. In essence, today's players for this game are going to be DeltaV, aka DeltaV, defense position, and we have Killer in the red position as the green screen. Also, DeltaV is playing as a blue nod, just in case you didn't catch on to that. So, for a change, we have Delta and Keller on Battlebase. I know I have two Keller versus Goblin replayers. I don't know which one I've casted exactly, but I'll have to see exactly which one because I want to get the other one done. And that is a nice 3D nod symbol. I did not know you could do that, but that is really nice. Wow, that's amazing. But there we go. What an expansion coming to the middle here, which is quite interesting coming from Delta there. He's going to be putting down a couple of turrets, restricting Keller's ability to move through the middle there. I don't know if he's going to be claiming a few blue tip fields or not. I don't really know. Is he going to go for the green ones as well? I mean, he has got an APC out. What is he having? An engineer? Is he going to go for an engineer APC? That is definitely possible. I will have to check on that APC pretty soon. Yes, he does. He has an APC, and an APC. We have an engineer. In an APC, look at that, look at the Saboteur, lovely. Anyway, we have an engineer in that APC, he's going to be going straight to the middle of the base, hopefully to capture the MCB, which I think has been moved. Yes, it has, it's going to be moving down through near the middle actually. I don't really know what he's going to be doing exactly. A few Razorbacks come in and try and deal with these defenses. Oh, this is very interesting. Keller's stopping just on this ramp, just on the bottom of this ramp. I don't know what he's going to be doing. As a guess, he's probably going to be harvesting the blue tip right near the defenses over here. We've got loads and loads of descendants coming to take care of that defense there, and the Razorbacks are not quick enough to deal with that. Are they attacking one of the bloody? Oh yeah, because there's a Keller Razorbacks, because none doesn't have Razorbacks. Yeah, so the unfortunately those shredder turrets did not target enough, and yes, the refinery has been put there. Unfortunately, so now Keller owns the middle, which is quite unfortunate there. Now he's going to proceed to this Tiberium field, and he's going to be harvesting very shortly. That tip spike as well, probably be captured very shortly as well. We'll go through harvesters, and oh dear, it looks like they're going to get damaged a bit. Oh, a couple of dissidents have been run over by that one harvester. He needs to escape as soon as possible. So does that one as well. But there's a lot of units on this front line here. Delta hasn't got much of a defense line at the moment. He is training missile squads to try and deal with the Razorbacks, but again, he's going to be going against anti-infantry vehicles, so this is going to be a bit problematic for him. A couple of shredder turrets go up for the disintegrators when they come over that bridge there. I don't know if they are going to come up that bridge now. He's going to take the safe route and go for this ramp here. He may even try to go for that tip spike as well, but I think there's a bit too much emphasis placed on the anti-vehicular. You probably should get some sting turrets out, seeing as you have got a Henry nod. That probably would be a better solution for that. APC goes on the roundabout there. I don't know what exactly happened to the Saboteur that was originally there in the first place in the APC, but it's just gone now. We're going to see an expansion coming from Delta as well on that tip build, and he has, well, he did capture all 4 tip spikes there. I mean, he captured that one as well. That is quite an astonishment. That must be where he deposited that Saboteur. And indeed, Keller went for that tip spike with his Razorbacks and disintegrators. Delta is just too concerned in defending himself right now. Keller might not be going up that ramp as quickly as he thought, but as quickly as I thought. As you can see, he avoids that completely. But yeah, there was an equal chance they could have gone for these 2 power plants and power down the defenses. It means it would have been easy for his unit to get at the base. Obviously, Keller's scout coming in, finding out this little outpost over here. I don't know if he's going to be attempting another Saboteur APC combination. We'll have to see very shortly. The middle is quite derelict at the moment. 2 harvesters over here, harvesting this random Tiberium that is just appearing for no reason. And we're going to be seeing all those rocket squads coming to the outpost here. We're going to be loads of harvesters being made. I think there's you really need to concentrate on some tanks, mate, to be honest. We're also going to be seeing some Devourer tanks and some disintegrators coming from the portals and warp spheres, respectively. So he's going to be having quite a huge force bearing down on him, and very shortly there. I don't know what Delta's going to be planning for this, but he's going to have to do something about that, just in case it does come for that outpost there, and these two harvesters have finally rejoined their brethren on this one refinery, which is quite sad there. But here we go, Keller is actually going to be attacking this area. He's going to be confusing his opponent using the what was it? Using the not cloaking, the duplication power. You know, the holograms. Yeah, I can't remember what exactly it's called, but it was a nod power. I know that much. But now these vehicles are going to be attacking this little force and this little rocket force from Delta rather, and Keller's going to be assaulting all these missile troops as well. But the Razorbacks have been dealt with quite nicely over there, so at least the anti-infantry element of that attack force has been eliminated, and he can easily deal with the disintegrators like that. So that's very, very good. Oh my goodness, stasis field put on the MCV and Tier 2 production structure, which is the operations center there. Very, very nice from Keller. We've got quite a few units taking care of loads of harvesters. Really, really a good economy bash coming from Keller there. He's going to be having to retreat a little bit just to focus the Scorpion tanks. But that is amazing. That is basically a Scorpion tank and a Tic Tank. Yeah, that's the modern version of the Tic Tank. See how it's buried in the ground there. But oh my goodness, that was quite amazing. He did do a little bit of a Scorpion bash. I mean, Harvester bash on there. Took care of a lot of resources. I don't know what the hell has happened to this Buzzle Hive here, but I don't know if it was this corruptor, but this little gooey patch has appeared now. Quite a few units are now approaching the base. We're going to be seeing a tier 3 upgrade coming from that building over there, and we're going to be, these shields are really going to help, I think. Scorpion tanks venturing into the middle there. It's going to be leaving this base open to attack. You should really keep them for a little bit longer. I mean, I know you want to scout and stuff, but like make a bike or something and do that, and don't just leave yourself open like this, because as you can see now, Keller is going to be attacking this little outpost with all these units here. We're going to be seeing Annihilator, not tripods, they're not quadrupods, Annihilator quadrupods with some corruptors and shock troopers and some various other units. Warfighter is going to be decimated there, and this entire outpost is going to be defenseless. Those Scorpion tanks will not be able to combat quick enough, so instead it's going to be going on the attack. It's going to be going towards the spawn area of Keller's base with the laser upgrade, and instead Keller is going to be selling off his entire buildings there. He may go around the back just to get these couple of power plants there, but Keller is going to be defending himself on the rear there. Here we go, tanks coming on the down the ramp there with a few shock troopers rather, engaging these units, and he's going to be hopefully Delta looks like he's completely ignoring those holographic shock troopers there. Shock troopers are nicely teleported, trying to do a bit of micro there, but it does actually go right there. One of the harvesters does get bagged here. The Annihilator is in a bit of trouble here. I don't know if he'll be able to keep it alive. He's going to be going around the back of the structure just to give it a little bit more time. The tech tier 3 does go down there. Very, very nice play coming from Delta there, and Keller is still on this one outpost here. The Scorpion tanks have pretty much been dealt with now. It's only the infantry. The Razorback comes in with the Buzzer Hive, and there we go, the force has been dealt with. But I mean, he has done quite a bit of damage there. I mean, look at that. The tier 3 structure has been eliminated, and those 2 power plants have been gotten rid of as well. So he's done quite a bit of damage there. But now Delta's got to worry about this force coming into his main spawn area base. Loads of Visceroids as well coming from the Corruptors there. We're going to be seeing a Scorpion tank being harassed there. The shield not going down on that Seeker there, and we're seeing the Annihilators coming to back the Seekers up. And unfortunately, Delta has not got enough defenses to deal with these Annihilators that are right on his front door there. It seems like he's just going to be relaxing a little bit, just taking out some tech structures and hopefully just boxing Delta in a little bit. But at least he knows where Keller is now. Obviously, we would have been seeing the Scorpion tanks burrowing in there, going to be having quite a bit of protection there. But it's not going to be enough. That Corruptor is now heroic. That is going to be a huge problem for Delta. I don't think he's going to be able to survive this attack. And these 2 Shredder turrets are not doing anything. And there we go. Delta has quit from this match. That's quite unfortunate. So that was quite an interesting match, actually. I think the problem was Delta did divert most of his units away from his base where they were needed and went to attack Keller. While that would have been a bit of a different move, he really shouldn't have done that, because I thought he would have expected some kind of attack coming from Kala, and that really damaged him in quite a huge way. So I really don't think he should do that, but I mean, that was one of the big things that led to his downfall, and Kala just swarmed him. I think that heroic Corruptor really did some damage to him, and even if it wasn't destroyed, and even if it didn't destroy Delta quick enough, it would have caused more problems later in the game. So you know that the Kala, just because Kala swarmed down, so that was a really huge turning point in that match. But hopefully you did enjoy this cast. Obviously it wasn't as good as I could have done. I've not long woken up, and my mouth is a bit paralysed at the moment, so can't really talk that well. But hopefully you did enjoy that cast, and I will see you in the next video, I suppose.